Your Honor, Grendel has caused an enormous amount of disorder in Hrothgar's kingdom. Hrothgar works hard to give his people the protection they need, but the disturbance of Grendel is keeping him from providing this service to his people. On the night of his first attack, he killed 30 men in Erith. Their evidence from Canto 2 explains that the men were peacefully sleeping and Grendel decided to come in, rip them from their beds, tear them to shreds, and drink every drop of blood from their bodies. According to the lines 145 through 149, Grendel continued to attack Erith until about 12 years after the first attack. Your Honor, there is no excuse for this monstrous behavior. Grendel attacked out of hatred. He was angry because of the kingdom's parties. But did he ever ask them not to disturb him? Did he ask for the noise to stop? Would the many lives he took still be here if he knew how to control his temper? No, Your Honor, none of this would be happening if Grendel wouldn't have lost his grip on his humanity.
Your Honor, my client had no intentions of maiming or killing anyone in Erith. He possesses the murderer gene, which can make him snap at any moment in extreme anger. Because Grendel is a direct descendant of Cain, he possesses this gene that makes him do things out of the ordinary. As in the story from the Bible, Cain kills his brother out of anger and jealousy. This is a very similar case done by Grendel, both done by this gene that they carry. This is nothing that can be controlled by Grendel. This was not strictly anger, this was the murderer gene that contributed to his irritation. My client holds no fault in this situation. The blame rests solely on Hrothgar and his people for making disturbance that disrupted my client and made him angry. If Hrothgar hadn't hosted rude, disruptive parties all throughout the night, then Grendel would have had no reason to get upset.
Prosecution enters lines 712 through 716 of Beowulf into evidence. It states, and I quote, "Grendel came, hoping to kill anyone he could trap on this high hill to Erith." This statement clearly shows that what Grendel planned was premeditated. He knew exactly what he wanted when he journeyed to Erith. The murderer gene is an undeveloped genetic theory and has no say in what a person chooses to do. The defense can't argue that his genes made him commit murder because his genes are A, still a part of him, and B, he had to choose to do the action. Enter also lines 730 through 732 in Canto 11, which states, in his, Grendel's, heart laughed. He relished the sight, intended to tear the life from those bodies by morning. Another point that shows Grendel is pure evil. He wanted to kill those men, so it wasn't a spur-of-the-moment decision or an explosion of rage showcased with the murderer gene. He is truly an evil, vile monster and deserves to go to jail because of this.